Welcome back to the Adventures of Tintin, and now we're doing the King Ottokar Scepter story. And Shiro is joining us again.
Hello.
Hi.
Awesome. Since Shiro, alright, so we had nothing to do because Jova isn't here, and since Shiro enjoyed Tintin in America, I figured, yeah, why not just invite her again?
So I lost count. Which episode, the chronology speaking, which number is this episode? Like five or six?
Dwebs, you have the Blu-ray? Why don't you tell us?
No, I mean, since we started, I kind of lost count of how
I
many
know,
episodes.
no, but what it is in his Blu-ray is the same because we've been doing it in an order.
Okay.
Hang on, let me check.
I think it's the fifth one or something. Around there.
Yeah, well, we're still a bit early
It's the sixth
anyway.
story.
There you
Yeah,
go.
okay, it's the sixth one.
We still have plenty
Yeah,
of them.
because we have still to establish a couple of more characters.
Yeah, it took a while before Adok showed up. I think
And Calculus,
King Ottokar Scepter.
part one. Nice emblem, by the way. Okay, where are we?
Italy?
No,
No,
it's generic mech architecture here.
This is we're still in Belgium. As of right now, we're still in Belgium.
I forgot. Does Belgium have any kind of important statues architecture?
They make tasty chocolates.
Don't you mean Switzerland?
No, Belgium's a pretty good chocolate place as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Okay.
If I recall, yeah, they too.
All right
24. Not for
Basically,
20.
okay.
Ah!
So Tintin found a lost suitcase, so let's return it to its owner.
What?
Um,
Oh, this adventure already started well.
yeah.
Well, oh, come on, Teo. This already started better than the last one where Tintin got shot for even daring to help somebody.
Yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah,
fucking
basically,
right.
Shiro, in the last episode, Tintin was just asking someone if they needed help with their plane, and he got shot in the chest.
Yes.
Without any answers. Like, it just
Oh.
got shot.
Lovely.
That'd be like if I worked at a pizza place near your house, and I came to deliver your pizza. Pizza's ready.
It got to a point where even Teo was like he asked for a ride, and then he's like, "Thank you would be nice." And I'm like, "Well, Teo, the last time we tried to be friendly, we all know what happened."
Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me, can you lend me a tissue, please?
Completely unsubtle.
And of course, Tintin just ran into yet another pair of villains who just happened to be spying on the professor, because everywhere Tintin goes, villainy is soon to follow.
The world's really
King-
gone downhill.
King
He's
Ottokar.
using,
Wait.
I forgot, what name of
Sildavia.
the animal is that?
The country of Silda. I don't know how you say it in English.
Did he say King Ottokar?
Ottokar.
I can imagine that Ottokar is a king. Snake, I am king.
Alright, I
Ottokar
remember
now.
that. Yeah, he's using a pelican as an animal for the emblem of his kingdom. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, I already have a job, which I rarely do.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's supposed to be journalist.
He's about as much journalism as
Peter
Real.
Parker. Well, at least even Peter Parker gets his photos once in a while.
he does as much real journalism as the people during the late news of the world era.
What the fuck?
Yo, you heard about that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here's an interesting thing. That watch he's asking for, that watch, that hand pocket watch he has, it's actually a camera.
Yeah, yeah. Does that guy also has a phone in his shoe or something?
Tio, I didn't know people outside the UK heard about the whole news of the world fiasco. Did you hear about it, Pedro?
No.
Basically, one of our longest running newspapers turned out to be hacking celebrities' phones, so they shut down.
Again. Oh my god. Another great villain with another weird accent. We're not even supposed to know what it is.
Yes, this show is full of incomprehensible accents.
That are basically... I don't even know if it's right to call them racist, because it's not even clear what race
I was
they're.
gonna say, maybe that's why they don't want to seem racist.
Hey, Dwebs, you know what would be cool now if we could play that theme from Eyes Wide Shut when Tom Cruise is being watched.
This kind of looks a little bit like it.
You know, that's a good point. Why Tintin is not using one of its disguises right now, you know?
Okay, imagine now a film made about Tintin's late.
Oh, that's it. Sildab.
mid-
Okay, I
mid-
guess that's how you say it.
Tintin's middle-aged years, starring Tom Cruise.
Okay, so the villain put himself in a restaurant
Toilet.
of shorts. Sorts.
Well, mind you, if you know, it'd be interesting if Tom Cruise's character in the Mummy reboot was a journalist or something.
I wonder.
Yeah, Tio. Tom Cruise is in the Mummy reboot.
I know.
Yeah.
You told me yesterday. Mamma mia, what are you doing here?
No. Remember, Theo, he's Seldavian. He's not so.
Oh, so Eastern Europe?
Try to do a racist Eastern Europe accent, whatever the hell that
Oh.
sounds like.
That menu's got nothing on it. The menu's got nothing on it.
European animation, Dwebs. Give it a. Actually, I
You
think.
could really draw just squiggly lines or something.
Wow, that's the biggest bathroom I ever seen.
This was made in America, but if I'm not mistaken, the animation studio they got to animate it was an European studio.
Just draw squiggly lines on the paper. It's not that hard to do. What next? Are you going to forget
Hold
the
on,
draw?
let's listen.
Well, now he suspects you.
Sorry.
He's downstairs.
Yes. Now please bugger off. No, don't drink the water. It's poisoned.
Well, yeah, knowing about Tintin, it would have been.
Okay, the bill is your life.
Sure.
Sure.
It's like a fortune cookie.
Next second, it's my special. What kind of accent is? Basically, what he just ate was dog meat.
Jesus.
Ew. So yeah, according to SpongeBob logic, you're gonna turn into a dog.
Actually, you don't have to go for SpongeBob. Just go for District 9 logic.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Whoa.
Dog on in the kitchen.
No dogs allowed.
No dogs
dogs
allowed.
allowed.
Oh, you've seen Snoopy Come Home yet?
No, but I've seen a clip where he gets thrown out of the library.
Okay. Yeah, you might remember how they actually referenced that line in the new movie.
Yeah. No dogs.
Well, aside from that one, there's also the one where he tries to disguise himself as a student, and then he actually sees the billboard saying there.
No dogs allowed.
History
great.
lesson.
History lesson. That's so exciting.
Dwebs, shut up! You gotta learn something at some point.
Learn what? The fact that I'll probably never have to use in my life. But whoa.
There you go. Something is happening.
I guess the show felt the same way as you, Dwibs, about the history lesson.
Yeah, it's like, fuck it.
Yeah, you know what, Tintin? Maybe you should get a hint. Just saying.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm going to give you an unintentional hint here.
Yeah.
This bloke has zero concern for his own safety.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm guess he's lucky to not have close relatives because a clever villain could take them hostage.
The closest relative he has is Snowy.
Yeah.
God knows how many times.
Oh, there we go. These are our bumbling detectives for this show. Thompson and Thompson. One is Thompson without a P, and the other is Thompson with a P.
Bang.
And yes, Shiro, their similarity to Charlie Chaplin is intentional.
Yeah. But what if it's a bomb?
Truly,
It's interesting to say that, Wibbs.
Jesus.
Well,
Hashtag thanks, Wibbs.
and they died.
Good luck we were running on cartoon logic.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he would be dead.
Notice how one of their arcades got broken in half, and yet they're perfectly fine. Quick, let's chase the dangerous terrorists. Oh,
Hi,
hey, okay. How you doing?
In other news, the dangerous terrorist Tintin is escaping.
And guns again.
Yeah.
And now we're in fucking GTA.
Except
GTA.
we're probably going to drive a little better.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
No, that's alright. Oh.
Aside from weapon injury, but like Tintin getting shot, Tintin and other characters get hurt a lot.
Yeah, still a better chase involving a motorcycle than ballistic.
Like that.
Tintin is that.
Like
That's gonna be my still better love story than Twilight catchphrase.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, still a better insert thing here than ballistic. Because yeah, I've only seen one Twilight film. Even then, I think it's better than ballistic.
It is.
And teardrops.
Again, there's like I said, I actually quite like the Twilight movies. I think they're pretty funny comedies. So, I'll still take them over Ballistic any day.
They are, well, the first two are pretty funny.
Oh, Shiroi, what are you talking about? The last one is hilarious.
I haven't seen anything past the first two.
Shiroi, have you ever seen the clip where Aru first sees Renesmee?
Is that the one with the laugh?
Yes.
Yes, you showed me that one.
I'm not even kidding. Like when I went to see that movie in theaters, and I got to that moment. Okay, you know what? Just for this, it was all worth it. Just for that moment, because dear Lord, was that glorious.
It's like with me and Pad, sitting through the rushed setup just to see Hugh Jackman singing "Smells Like Teen Spirits."
Hint, hint.
Oh.
Lesson, kiddies, do not throw cigarettes on the grass.
Not just that, Twibs, but you'll see.
Alright, I'll just try and add Tio again. Okay, are you better now, Tio?
Yeah. Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm also in time, so don't worry about that too.
Okay, let me guess. It's actually being piloted by henchmen working for the bad guys, and they're gonna crash the plane.
And Professor's not the professor.
Dwibs, are you sure you didn't write this show?
Yeah, I'm positive. I didn't go back.
I'm more surprised about the fact that Tintin guessed the thing right away, yet is still going with it.
I totally did.
Teo, are you forgetting that this is the guy who willingly ignored the metal? Don't meddle where you're not.
Pedro, I swear to you, I did not go back to the. When was this originally made?
I don't know.
The 50s, 60s?
60s.
I swear, I did not go back to the 60s and write this, pretending to be some guy named Turgay.
Maybe he decided to invest in contacts.
So yeah, Tintin started to become suspicious of him because he's suddenly smoking, and for some reason he doesn't seem to behave exactly like he did earlier.
Silva Vig.
Oh, great, another history lesson.
Drebs, you have to learn something at some point.
Well, again, do I have to repeat myself?
I'm sure things will explode soon.
Yeah, just throw another brick through the window. Everyone will die due to being sucked out in the cold air.
Well,
but sure.
if they can throw a brick through that plane, they have incredibly good aim.
Yeah.
Shiro, never underestimate the power
Aim
of
back,
the
aim back.
1940s cartoon logic.
Made in the 90s. That's something. A 40s cartoon logic made in the 90s.
Again, it's just a matter of
Time
them...
paradox.
No.
Again, it's just a matter of them being faithful to the books.
Yeah. It'll be your last flight. Because it'll be your last. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, no, it didn't happen. Oh, I thought the pilot was going to try and crash the plane.
Sure.
No,
I'm
no,
pretty sure that's
don't-
not an Eastern Europe accent.
don't use my real name, you moron.
Well, Teo, do you know what accent it is?
I do for the Italian language, but I don't know how it can be applied to English language. So, I'm in a dead spot.
And okay, now that pilot's going to try and crash the plane.
Of course.
Oh, no, wait. Check the-
Bye! Oh, parachute.
How convenient.
Didn't count on that, did you? Oh.
Okay, how can
Through
you survive?
convenience.
Oh, fuck you.
He falls in a pile of hay.
Assassin's Creed style, okay.
Another thing Leighton took from this, he always falls.
I swear you were about to say
They
Leighton
ripped off.
Leighton is. Leighton has quite a few things in common with the Tintin, but it's still very different in a lot of ways.
Oh.
Aww.
Mr. Hansel. Okay, Shiori, can you have
Kurwa.
a better time telling what these accents are?
Oh god.
I can't place them at all.
Pedro,
If Michael Bay's racism was always in this way, his movies would be amazing.
Pedro, please tell me that this is an episode that's set in Wales.
No, sorry.
Oh.
No.
We already had a UK episode.
Come on, Wales is already stealing all the dramas.
Remember to us.
If it's a UK episode, it's probably going to be in England or Scotland.
We already had a UK episode setting
Scotland.
in Scotland. Yeah.
Yeah, but come on, Wales is already stealing all our TV programs.
Yes,
true.
yes, we are.
True,
there's
one
to make our own for some reason.
But there's one thing.
So what did
Drebs.
you say, Shiori?
Okay.
I said, yeah, because we can't be bothered to make our own for some reason.
Yeah.
But,
So yeah,
there's one problem with that.
professor and an evil twin. Go figure.
Don't you see, Dwebs? The reason they did Scotland instead of other countries is because with Scotland you get to use kilts, which is much more racist.
And bagpipes.
Yeah, and bagpipes.
Yeah. I mean,
And haggis.
what would the Welsh stereotype be? That they always like mountain hiking, or they always
How
play rugby?
tall is that
Chief
guy?
and rugby.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Shiroy, we also met a Portuguese stereotype where he's a salesman who sells everything.
Yeah. And then he rips up the proof. Saying, he's just a journalist. Well, how can I trust you? I actually want to see something where someone has a hard time trusting people because they're a journalist.
I swear to God, you could spend years trying to decipher the accents in this show.
Great.
Hello.
Well, at least that one is clearly British.
Also, I love how at one point Tintin's head and Thompson's head turned at exactly the same time. They're in such perfect sync with each other as to show their symbolism for their unity in the face of a potentially dangerous situation.
Of course.
Too deep for me.
Let me guess, a mule.
Yeah.
Is it a horse?
Yeah, something
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
a horse carriage.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Now we're in the Oregon Trail.
So now we have to find the king of Sildar.
After 3 days, Tintin dies of starvation.
Basically, find the king of this country
Alas.
through courage. Oh, I know this part.
Fuck you.
Gotta go fast. Even the horse is not caring.
Screw this.
If he could talk, he'd probably just say, like, fuck your asshole. Terminator.
Yeah.
After 15 days, Tintin has cholera.
How can you get cholera if I'm not drinking anything?
I don't know. Like, Dreams, the Oregon Trail is that brutal. You can get diseases from nothing.
Yay, a car. I'm gonna steal it because this is GTA now.
I don't remember horse and carts in GTA.
I'd actually love that. A GTA
Considering the
game
PC version, probably gonna be a mod for that.
set like the 1800s.
There's something like that, Dreams, it's called Red Dead Redemption.
Okay. And that's also a Rockstar game, so...
Oh, I forgot about this. Okay, Teo. Time for your.
So he did steal the car.
Time for your Italian stereotype.
Alright, let's see how we handle that.
Basically, ever remember the Castafiore?
Yeah?
There you go. This is where she first appears.
Alright.
Basically, this woman who's a big opera singer and she's Italian. So obviously she sings in that such a high frequency that she breaks glass just from.
Although that won't be till the next episode.
Indeed.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. See ya for part 2. Welcome back to King Ottokar's Scepter.
Yes, and now we're...
Oh, yeah, let's let Teo listen for this one.
Okay.
Somewhere, Tiet was banging his head against the desk.
Actually, he's laughing.
No,
So
I'm more amazed by the fact that you can clearly listen that she recorded the lines in a complete different room than the other voice actors.
Oh no.
no.
Oh, poor thing.
Oh, great. We're going to be sitting here for hours listening to us.
Snow White, you ain't.
Oh come on, Dwebs. Italy has awesome opera singers.
This is a spectacle.
Yeah, but too much opera singing can get annoying. Even Snowy's like,
No.
please stop.
Clearly, this is Tintin's most challenging situation.
Snowy's like, oh god, please stop.
Oh, wait till
Like, please let me out. Let me out.
Oh, wait till Adok joins the picture because Adok has a severe hate for Castafiore singing. and you know what's the sad part, Shiroi? Castafiore later is going to have a crush on Haddock.
Oh.
Also, Shiri, is it true that Wales also has good opera singers?
Yes, actually.
So yeah, behold, Wales and Italy, they have anything in common, but they're both opera singers.
We also have a few good ones ourselves.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Well, usually
Well,
when
here's an
most
interesting
people
thing.
can
We're
sing, they
fossil
sing
fighters.
incredibly well.
Here's an interesting thing, Shiroi. Remember Hellfire, Frollo's song from Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Yes?
Our version was actually sung in an opera way by
really?
one of our best opera singers. I might show you that after this.
Oh.
You probably just ruined a 1,000-year piece. You.
Oh.
The only problem is
You're
that
right.
the only problem is that since it's,
Mine.
the only problem is that unlike with Tony J, it's not the same voice actor who's singing. So obviously there's a little bit of a jarring thing whenever we switch from singing to talking because it's not the same person. But oh well.
This
Yeah,
proof
look at
is
my bag.
bullshit. So Hitler, I mean,
Oh come on, Dwebs. He has a mustache and a monocle. What makes you think he's evil?
more like I'm going to go burn it as soon as you leave.
I'm going to burn this evidence.
Yes.
Gee, Dwebs was right. Go figure.
They're evil. I never could have guessed.
Oh, look, there you go. There's the answer to our problem. They're twins. The guy who joined us in the plane was not the real professor. It's actually a twin, an evil twin. That's right, an evil twin.
Actually, that's a better twist than the one we saw in that Transformers
what's up
5
with the
episode.
Tintin world being populated by 90%, well, 80% of its people being evil or something?
Yes. Now allow me to cut you.
I thought you was going to say you're a part of the Illuminati.
Could we not go there?
Bodyguards are Illuminati confirmed.
And yeah, Shiroi, one thing that has been clearly established in this episode is that Tintin, no matter how tough the situation is, no matter if the enemy is having, a sword, a baton, or even a gun, Tintin can still manage to get out of this by just punching them.
Yes. Oh, no.
Oh.
Also, that butt chin.
Okay, just to be clear, none of us are opera singers, are we?
No. I wish I was an opera singer. I love opera.
Okay. Do we know anyone who's an opera singer?
I know. The ones in here, my country.
The only one I can think of for Wales is Shirley Bassey.
So that's the king. And this is the king's vizier. Of course, the vizier is evil. Of course.
Yeah, like in almost every royalty movie ever
Everyone
made.
is evil.
Like in Prince of Persia, Sands
Actually,
of Time.
Shiroi,
Gee,
surprising.
I wonder who the traitor is.
Actually, Shiroi, believe it or not, the king is actually not evil. But then again, that wouldn't make sense if the king was conspiring against himself.
Hey, Tio,
Maybe he's not very bright.
Yes, James.
you know the Prince of Persia Sands of Time movie?
Yeah.
I wonder who the villain of that movie
Well,
was.
James, it's even less subtle in the video game. So yeah, Tintin managed to get out of this by a fucking miracle.
Like he always does.
Okay. Yeah, Tintin, the Miracle Mask. Did Kimberhino ever say anything about Tintin?
He didn't, but I'm gonna take a wild guess and say he does. Not just because of the logic, as a similar logic, but also because of the art style. The art style in Leighton reminds me a lot of this one.
Yeah.
It's the...
Oh, Jesus! While the king's packing heat.
Okay. I think we talked over it. Okay. Basically, the way Sildavia works, at least in this universe, I don't know if it's actually how it works really. Basically, the way it works, it's a tradition. The king must have the scepter with him, otherwise he has to abdicate. So basically, these conspiracy people are trying to steal his scepter so that they have to force it. Basically, it's a coup de grace, shall we say. Also, gotta love how, even though Tintin literally just assaulted his vizier, he's gonna blindly trust him.
But Pedro, the vizier is evil.
But he has no proof of what he's saying.
Pedro, maybe it's kind of like in the Care Bears in Wonderland movie. The prince knows that he's evil, but doesn't have enough proofs to, incriminate him or something.
Yes.
Proceed.
No.
Yeah. By the way, we're gonna need a new vizier at some point. Do you want to do it, Tintin?
Remember, Dwebs, in a previous story, you already became a captain for General Alcazar in the Broken Ear story.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Come on, we're driving in circles here.
okay, so
The
basically,
trees look the same.
So basically, the evil twin is a part of the conspiracy, and the whole photograph thing is just a ploy. Obviously, he's here to steal the thing.
They may as well just called this episode The Conspiracy.
Oh, trust me, Dwebs. There's plenty
The
more.
internet.
There's plenty more in this series.
Yeah. I mean, thank God this wasn't made during like the 2012 era. Could you imagine Tintin using the internet?
This would be a good internet episode.
Yeah. The episodes would be pretty short. You could just find the answer straight away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
Too late.
Dun dun.
Well,
dun.
sorry. Sorry, mate, you have to hand over your throne. And then he just becomes a poor bum living in the streets.
The crown's still there.
Remember, Shiroi, that's how Sildavia's monarchy apparently works, at least in this universe. You have to have the scepter, otherwise you have to abdicate. Basically, the scepter, it's a symbol. It's a symbol of royalty, not so much a crown itself.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if they. I think they did. So I'll just briefly sum it up. Basically, the history of Sildavia, Shiroi, is that a long time ago there was a king who was almost killed by another one who also tried to coup de grace, but he actually knocked him out using the scepter that at that point was just there for show. But since the scepter saved his life, he proclaimed, okay, from now on the scepter is a symbol of royalty, and the king who doesn't have it must abdicate, basically.
Okay, King.
These two don't have a clue what's going on, do they?
Okay, King. I've got a
Yes.
suggestion.
Yes.
Make sure the scepter isn't in public, then there won't be any danger of anyone trying to steal it.
Well, actually, Dwebs, it has to be in public because another tradition they have is that once every certain holiday of the year, the king has to do a parade and show off the scepter to everybody.
Ugh. So the King's just making his own life hard.
No, actually, Dwebs, remember
That's
that's the old king.
The rules
In
of
this
the monarchy
universe, I'd say
are
yes.
making it hard for their own king.
Dwebs, implying that in real life that doesn't happen.
That'd be like if the Queen saying, okay, if she doesn't wear this one ring on her finger every day, she has to be thrown out of the country.
Nope.
No.
Let me guess. It's hidden inside the photo machine.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Dot dot dot.
Okay.
Really?
He's gonna fire himself out of a cannon?
No.
Is he thinking that he boomed it out with a cannon,
Yes.
and no one heard the cannonball
No,
shot?
actually, Theo is not a cannon. You'll see.
Why is he lying on the ground like that?
You'll see. He got knocked out by the spring.
Oh.
There you go, Theo. That's what happened.
Okay.
Hey. Oh, damn it, I got thrown out of the palace.
Through the cannonball.
Yeah. Right, just for that, you're fired. Oh, Yay! I'm the king now.
Quickly, let's go before our accents get sillier.
Oof. Okay, now the dog's
Snowy's the king.
The dog's the king. No, bow before King Snowy.
Yeah.
Never look back when you're running. That's why.
Well, Shiroi, if there's one thing I've learned ever since I got Nina, and I'm guessing you with, and I'm guessing you, and I'm guessing you with Mena, dogs are pretty stupid.
Yeah, she can be stupid.
Ow.
And that's enough to knock him down. Sure, why not?
Just to give you an idea, Shiroi, I'm here in my room right now. Sometimes I'll have the door locked. Sometimes I'll have the window locked, but the door is wide open so she can just enter from there. And yet, she keeps scratching the window because she won't bother to actually turn around and go for the door. And I'm like, no, I'm not indulging your laziness. Walk! You have legs, use them.
4 of them, in fact.
Yeah, we've only got 2.
Your Majesty, it's not a good idea to hand Tintin a car.
True.
Yeah. Scared.
Let's go
What?
GTA on this shit.
We're out of gas!
How convenient.
Of course.
Throw the scepter away and it will break. Thus there will be no more king.
But then you might get charged with treason?
But hey, how can we be accused of treason if there's no king to try us?
True.
Oh dear.
Yeah, we killed 2 policemen. Really?
That seems to work every time.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, sure. Apparently, he used that a lot.
And it works. Now he's got real guns.
Well, if it works, I guess. Go for it.
Like, apparently these people are evil yet stupid.
Well,
They don't know.
You're just
They have
now
the
realizing
background.
this too.
I forgot this. Tintin and actually fired.
Some of them showed some kind of cleverness.
He does. Even in this show, he does. Yes, but he hasn't yet. But there will be a point where he does.
I guess he accidentally kills someone in an episode.
No. Tintin never kills anyone. He's
Except a bear in the very first comic, but that's another thing.
Well, to be fair, I mean, he's in Africa. Yet we have to get sustenance.
No. That was Tintin and the Russians.
Oh, that one. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah, and it will take us till
Speed
7:55
up.
tomorrow morning to get there.
It's probably an evil plane.
Don't trust it.
Yeah, don't trust them. We're gonna shoot you.
Yeah. Hey, sir, I need to get back to the Royal Palace. Thanks for the plane.
All right.
And so Tintin was tried for theft.
It's still night.
Yeah, how can you cover unless it's like now at this time of year where night still exists even at around 6 o'clock. Jesus Christ! They got the entire army.
Remember, Dwebs, this is how this universe works. Anytime someone even slightly bother us, just shoot like mad.
Yeah, if only other universes had this logic.
Well, we have Expendables.
Yeah. Mel Gibson betrayed me. Shoot him. No way. Actually, no, I'll fire all my Expendables.
So oh, he actually managed to make it.
Yes.
Or maybe they'll think you're the king.
All hail King Tintin. And then the guard shuts the door on him rudely.
Oh, really?
Oh, for goodness sake.
Snowy. Oh, thank goodness for that.
Yeah. Don't worry, Dwips. You see, the whole point of this is for Snowy to have his moment to shine.
We have to make like politicians and lie our way out.
No.
No, Snowy. Bad Snowy.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, sure. That's his catchphrase, by the way. Great snakes.
Rotting it all.
All right, this is my moment.
Yes, take your scepter from the... Yeah.
There it is, straight from the dog's mouth.
Surprised he didn't make like a real dog and just growl when he tried to take it off him.
Ew, there's dog forever on this scepter. Oh, hi, Queen, that we haven't seen.
Well, it's a lot of game masters to care about her anyway.
I hereby knight you, Sir Tintin.
That's it, Sylvia.
Yeah, now get out. Yeah, it's Sir Tintin.
Yeah, he got a knighthood.
Oops.
And they're going to get a big bill.
Those two might have gotten seriously injured.
And they went to old property.
Oh, how silly!
Fortune to make.
All right, so that was King Ottokar's chapter. Once again, a lot of fun.
That was great.
Yeah. All right, so see ya for the next one, everybody.
See ya.
See ya.
Yep.